Good morning. May I have your attention? In a few moments, the academic procession will enter the auditorium. As they enter, please rise and remain standing through the invocation and the national anthem. Also, at the end of the ceremony, as the procession leaves, please rise and remain standing at your seat until the procession has left the auditorium. This marks the start of the 230th commencement of Becker College.
So good morning. Now, you got your president here, you've got the lieutenant governor of the Commonwealth here, and this is possibly one of the top 10 moments in your life's journey to date, but I can guarantee you it's the top 10 up in the stands. So good morning. Much better than last year. It's with great pleasure that I welcome you to your very special day, the 230th commencement in the collective history of Becker College. Now, it's always an honor to introduce members of our faculty, and in this case, a real champion of our students and an expert in the area of global studies. It's with pleasure I introduce Dr. Deborah Pilato-Fontaine.
Let us now all be in the spirit of prayer to the God of all humanity, whose image lies in the face of all peoples. Spirit of justice, may these graduates be given the passion to break down walls of injustice, the courage to make a positive difference for the common good, and the wisdom to apply all they have learned at Becker in creative and socially responsive ways. Let us recall the words of Nelson Mandela, South Africa's first Black president and global icon. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great, he said. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Graduates, go forth and do just that. In all that you dream, and may the God of mercy guide your footsteps upon the path of peace in this new part in your life. May the Holy One bless you on this special day and forevermore. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Paletta-Fontaine. We'd ask you to please remain standing if you're able, and remain standing for the national anthem performed by Rebecca Mitchell, the class of 2020. Rebecca.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please sit down. Thank you, Rebecca. That was outstanding. Over the past 8 years, I've had the privilege of introducing the Becker presidents at numerous campus events and commencement, but this year, it's a real honor. Back in 2012, the college made one of the most significant hires in its long history. And for those of you that have spent the last 4 or 3 or 2 years at the college gaining your degree, you will know exactly of what I speak. Beginning with the development and creation of a full student life experience for our students, you, your president then spent several years juggling 2 or 3 senior leadership positions at the college at one time. For you who are about to receive your degrees, she has overseen what I call the total core business of the college, the academic and student life programs. This has been a great time to be a student at Becker, and under her leadership, the future remains very bright. And so it gives me great pleasure to introduce the college's 11th president and the first woman president in the history of Becker College, Dr. Nancy Grimman.
Welcome, everyone. Good morning. Greetings to the Becker College Board of Trustees, Massachusetts Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito, today's commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient. Honorary degree recipients, Mr. Sam Nemeth Vegar, Mr. Eric Schwartz, and Dr. Gregory Pogue. Faculty and staff, students, alumni, parents, families, and friends of our graduates, and of course, the class of 2018. I join the Board of Trustees in welcoming all participants in the 230th commencement exercises. This is a wonderful occasion as we celebrate our graduates and witness them taking their next step into the world. I firmly believe that the future that lies ahead of you will be lit by your creativity, your agility, your knowledge, your innovative ideas, your entrepreneurial enterprises, your passions, your dreams, and your ability to be problem solvers who will improve the lives of others. At Becker College, we believe that education is a lifelong process. It is our firm desire that when you leave us, you will keep learning every day. In a short time, you will be graduates of one of the nation's oldest and finest institutions with a rich history. Leicester Junior College, which was founded by American revolutionaries, merged with Becker Junior College to form the college we are proud of today, and which is recognized across the United States and around the world for excellence in its academic programs. But Becker is so much more than a wonderful place to learn. It's a place that has served during your time here as your home away from home, and where you have made friendships that will last a lifetime. As we focus on our graduates today, I would also like to take the time to recognize those who have supported you on this amazing journey who are with us here today. Graduates, look at how many people love you. This is their day too. I want to thank the parents, grandparents, husbands, wives, children, family, and friends of our graduates. You have entrusted us with their care and given us the opportunity to guide them during their time here. We have witnessed their growth and transformation as Becker students, and we are confident they are ready to take on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, President Grimman. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speaker, your classmate, Connor Jones. Connor.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to first say thank you so much for coming. It's incredible seeing so many people here. Graduates, like most of you, I arrived at Becker College wide-eyed and anxious. I'll admit, though, I was nervous. This was the start of a new and important chapter in my life. I came into Becker older than most of my peers. I spent a couple of years following my passion, playing in a junior hockey league. On my junior team, I was gifted with very close friends. I saw them almost every minute of the day. Finding my place, it was pretty easy. Attending Becker as a hockey player, it comforted me. I knew that I'd find my place on the ice with my team, but I wasn't so sure I'd find my place on campus. In hindsight, my freshman year, it was about finding my self-direction and motivation. It was not until a friend of mine suggested that we go for the open orientation leader position that I found some direction. I'll be completely honest. This was the first non-athletic activity that I was joining. I was nervous. So, it was a leap of faith for me. When I was interviewing for orientation leader, I was asked, which core value really stands out to you? I had no idea what any of them were. For those of you who do not know, Becker's core values are accountability, social responsibility, creative expression, community and diversity, excellence and integrity. I could not name one. I had heard about the core values, but I had not truly comprehended what they stood for. I was too embarrassed to ask. I paused. In that moment, though, the only word that had held meaning to me growing up popped into my head: accountability. I really wanted this position. I realized it was one of the core values, so I just rolled with it. Fortunately, I was able to become an orientation leader. I took a lot of new understanding away from that experience. The most important, though, was becoming an active member of my community. You see, as a high school student, I gave every breath to athletics. My time in junior hockey was spent improving as a player. I now clearly see that there was almost no aspect of community to almost a decade of my life. As I gradually understood the value and importance that community played, Becker began to open up more. After 2 years as an orientation leader, I was starting to open up more too. I was finally starting to feel a part of Becker's family. This led to an opportunity to become a board member for the United Way of Central Massachusetts. This was such an exciting opportunity. I finally felt a part of the community. I still actively collaborate with this cohort of loving people who take the initiative in making the community a better place. Through this position, I've come to realize I've been shaped by the Becker and Worcester communities. Becker's emphasis on the core values has been a catalyst for my maturation as a professional, a peer, and as a student. I came in a dubious person. Today, though, I present a confident and amicable community member. Thanks to my experiences in hockey and other leadership positions such as orientation leader, campus activities and student leadership office employee, student government finance chair, resident assistant, and United Way board member, not only was I able to become more connected to the campus, but I finally felt a purpose. Becker's core values, they evolved from just words on a poster that I walked by every single day to guiding principles. For part of my time here, they were just buzzwords, flash with no meaning. But reflecting on my 3 years here led to the realization, I embody all of these values now: accountability, social responsibility, creative expression, community and diversity, excellence and integrity. As Becker students, these are the qualities that make us the caring and supportive student body that is graduating today. From my time at Becker, I've learned there is always help. You just need to take a step and ask. I will take these qualities with me on my journey as I step into the real world. My next step is graduate school for physical therapy while continuing my passion for health and fitness. And Becker will be with me every step of the way. I am so proud to say that I've been a part of Becker. We will always have the memory and joy of what Becker has offered us. And together, we are Becker. Thank you.
Thank you, Connor. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito. At Becker College, we encourage our graduates to think about the impact they can have on people's lives. We encourage them to recognize the struggles others may have and to provide assistance and encouragement when needed. We do this because we hold true to our core values, as Connor Jones just mentioned. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts is fortunate to have the leadership and dedication of the Lieutenant Governor. Every day, she reflects our core values as she works hard for the children, families, and communities of Massachusetts, holding herself and her actions to the highest standards. Under the leadership of Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker, Lieutenant Governor Polito has been committed to growing the state's economy, strengthening public schools, tackling the opioid crisis, supporting cities and towns, and reforming state government. In her inaugural address at the Massachusetts State House on January 8, 2015, she reflected on who most inspired her to undertake her journey into public service. She said, and I quote, "I remember my great-grandfather, Francesco. He came to this country from Sicily on Columbus Day in 1909. He arrived with little except a dream to build a better life for his family. He settled in Worcester County, he worked hard, and he saw that dream come true, end quote. Like so many of you today who will go out into the world to achieve your dreams, the Lieutenant Governor views public service as her own personal pathway to achievement, and one that helps others to realize their dreams. Please join me in warmly welcoming this year's commencement speaker, Massachusetts Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you very much, President Crimmen, for that wonderful introduction, and I am so honored to be in this room with all of you. I would like to just start by saying to Connor Jones, you nailed it. You did a great job. How proud I am, and I know all of you are today. It's really, as a mother of 2 children, my oldest going off to high school, I can relate to your story about the focus on athletics more than anything in life. So thank you. I want to thank the President for your leadership. I want to thank the trustees. You have an amazing board of trustees, all community leaders here, including someone very special to me, my cousin Fran Polito, who has been a longtime member of the board now 17 years, but 50 years from her graduation date from this institution. So truly a committed Polito in the family serving here at Becker. I want to thank the faculty for your enormous contributions to the students. I want to thank all of the degree recipients that I share the stage with today. Thank you for being here. I'm honored to also be a recipient of a degree today with all of you. And to all of the family here today, the mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the brothers, you can take a collective pause and really enjoy this moment in your life. For your graduate, all the hard work that's come before this moment that you have been a part of, feel very, very proud of where you are all today. And I do want to start, before I share a few words of wisdom with our students, I want to start with the story of my family. And President Crimmen talked about that one notable figure in my life, Francesco Polito, who immigrated to this great country back in 1909. But I often think about him in my journey across this Commonwealth. I've been able to visit now all 351 of our cities and towns. But I think about the journey that he made back in that time, leaving a place so comfortable that he was in, familiar to him, his home of Sicily. But that at that time in his life, he knew that he needed to make a change, that he needed to seek a better life for his family. So he left something of comfort, journeyed across a troubled ocean to an unfamiliar place, and eventually found this city to be his home, a welcoming city, a welcoming Commonwealth back in 1909, and I'm so proud that we continue that tradition here in this Commonwealth. But his compass at that time was about building a better life, and it drove him forward to find work here in this city. And the work that he found was pretty menial. He knew that he could work hard because he had that work ethic, but he knew he could work with his hands. And he did. He worked with his hands building concrete blocks. Think about that. Building concrete blocks. He built a lot of concrete blocks. He saved his money, and eventually he used that money to buy a piece of construction equipment that then turned into a business, a construction business that still thrives in my family today, 3 generations later. And for me, as I think about his compass, driven by the desire to build a better life for his family, I'm driven by a same set of ideals, that to be driven to not only strive for something better, but to stand on the shoulders of those who've come before me and do better, to do more. And when I think about his compass and his means to an end, being able to work with his hands and his work ethic, the means to my end was my education, my ability to be with my cousin Fran, the first generation in our family to earn college degrees, and I went on to law school, standing on the shoulders of those before me to do more. And with my degree, I sought an education around the law, even though I thought maybe someday I'd go into my family business. And I graduated from college, law school, and then I said, I've got to come home. I've got to come home to the place where my family's history started. I've got to come home to a place where I should give back, a place that was good to my family. Got a good education, I lived in a safe and healthy community, and my family's business was able to grow. The American dream truly evident in my family. So I came home. Giving back was a way that I could make a difference in my hometown, so I sought an elected position in the town of Shrewsbury. I became elected to the Board of Selectmen in 1995. And little did I know then that my service in my hometown community, trying to make my town better for the next generation, would turn into a career and turn into the opportunity to now serve as your lieutenant governor. And I think about the fact that while the degree was important to me, and it's the skills and the education and the knowledge that I gained that allowed me to achieve my ends, to achieve my goals, I needed to figure out what was going to drive me to jump out of bed every day and go to work and really love what I'm doing. So there was a point in time when I realized that service was where my heart was. Service was the center of my compass. And so my hobby of serving then became my focus. And my professional career and my personal joy converged. And then I focused all of my energy and my efforts on that. So today, as I come here, I think about what you're doing here at Becker. I think about what Connor just shared to you about his pursuit of his passion. He discovered it. And that's what you're discovering now. You have your degree, and now you've got to think about what's going to make you happiest. Not just hanging with your friends at your favorite place, that might be a happy moment, but truly the joy and happiness that is going to drive you out of bed every single day with the eagerness and the energy and the excitement and the adrenaline rush to drive you forward, your compass. I think about Sarah Powell's, your class of 2016, a veterinary science graduate. She quoted in the magazine as saying, "We set out thinking we're going to change the world, but we don't have to change the world. It's enough to make an impact in a few lives." I think about the kinds of degrees that you hold and subject matters that really weren't subjects just a short time ago. Media designers, of course, nurses and medical professionals, vet techs and game designers, just amazing. You're talented, you're smart, you're valued. We need you, we need your experience. But you're at a pivotal moment right now. This is your moment to think about what burns you up inside, what really does make your adrenaline flow. Like Terrence Favors, also class of 2016. I was thrilled to read about him being inducted into your Hall of Fame, another sports enthusiast. But he was able to take his skills that he learned here, start a business in athletic training, and now aspires to open a community center in Boston, in the neighborhood where he grew up, to help other kids that look just like him have a better future. Or how about Raquel Knight? She's one of you, right? A social influencer in your class. Latest endeavor, One Chair for One Child project to ensure that every Jamaican child attending school in rural areas has an adequate chair. How profound is that? Congratulations. Love that. Brilliant. A social business is your compass leading you forward. So think about your own compass today. Think about your degree and the skills and the knowledge and experience you have. But the grades that you've earned, the paycheck that you soon will earn is just a part of it. You're just getting started, you're just getting warmed up. So my first message of the day is to be mindful of what makes you happy. Figure out what burns you up inside and make that the center of your compass. Now, the other thing at Becker, you know a thing or two about technology. I don't need to educate you on that for sure. It's very exciting to me what's happening. We're the most innovative state in the country. Technology is changing everything in our workplaces, in our lives, everything. So at the same time, it's terrifying. But I think about the fact that you can just use your face to unlock your phone to get you to a Railers game, right? Or in the next few years, you might take an Uber ride that's driverless. That's all amazing stuff. While technology is improving our lives every single day, whether it's digital health care or innovations around transportation, this is just transformational stuff. Smart fabrics for our military who serve in places all around the world to keep us safe. You're thinking about those things. Your generation is solving some of these incredible challenges that are upon us. What's happening at Mass Digi on your campus is amazing. People coming from all over the world to be at Becker to learn from your program. I was there just a couple of summers ago thinking with you about how profound this is. In fact, the Princeton Review and others have taken great notice of what's happening on the Becker campus. So for you, technology is a blessing. It's part of your degree. It's essential in terms of your ability to land a great job and develop your career. But there's also a flip side to that. And the one that concerns me is that it is oftentimes replacing the personal. Please don't allow the technology to make your journey forward an impersonal one. A hyper-connected society doesn't demand a hyper response. It does take an agile mindset. Agile mindset is something just to your core you completely understand. In fact, President Crimmins often says, using the power of learning to navigate your future is essential. You get that all day long, you know that. You will be leading the change. You embrace that. But at the same time, while FaceTime is a great invention and social media like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that's terrific, you can stay connected. So for wherever you go, you'll be able to maintain your friendships. But there's no replacement for the personal. One of the most important things that Governor Baker and I do every single week is meet in a room at a table with the legislative leadership. FaceTime, personal time. It holds us accountable to each other. It makes the discourse and sometimes the disagreements more civil, because we find common ground, we work to solutions. So make it personal. That's my second message. Make it personal. And then finally, I want to close with a couple of things. Worcester has meant something very special to you over the past few years. This has been your home. It's certainly been my home, my family's home, since Francesco's arrival that many years ago. Think about how your degree can impact a community like this. Think about the Commonwealth as your home for a permanent home. If you're not from here, think about making it your here. If you are from here, think about planting your roots even further. We need you here. We have a talent pipeline that's rich and robust, but if it leaves this Commonwealth, we lose a lot. We need you to lay your roots here, make them deeper, build your life here, find a way to make the schools better, the community safer, and make other lives more rewarding because of the opportunity that exists with your talent. And finally, let me just close with, don't stop here. And I'll use one example that might be familiar to you, and that is the story of Denise Richards. Now, 5 years ago, all of us remember what happened on Marathon Day. The Boston Marathon is a tradition so important to all of us. But when the bombing took place, things changed. Things changed a lot, especially for the Richard family. Denise lost her vision in the right eye. Her daughter lost one of her legs. Their son, Martin's life was lost. Denise Richard and her husband and their family moved forward. And instead of dwelling in the past and in the negativity that came from such a tragic circumstance, they found a new direction in their life. They recalibrated their compass, and made the center of their compass a focus on kindness and spreading acts of kindness in this community and around the world. She opened a Boston Globe opinion piece that she wrote this past month by saying words that Anne Frank wrote: "How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world." And this is the moment in which you live. So my final message of the day is to be intentional. Be intentional with your degree to find a way to make that difference. So be mindful of being happy, find your happiness, be social and make it personal, and be intentional as you take that degree, recalibrate your compass, and move forward from this day with the greatness of all that exists in your heart. God bless you all, your families. Enjoy this moment, and congratulations. You earned it.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor Polito. We will now proceed to the part of the program where we begin to honor our 2018 honorary doctoral degrees, and again, introduce President Crimmen.
Becker College awards honorary doctoral degrees to individuals who merit our highest recognition by attaining achievements of distinction and by demonstrating personal and professional qualities consistent with the college's mission and values. These may include outstanding humanitarian or public service in the global arena, in our nation or in the Commonwealth, exceptional contributions to knowledge in the world of scholarship, and creativity and innovation in any field that has enriched lives. The chair of the Becker College Board of Trustees, Jay DiGeronimo, will join me in awarding our degrees. Ursula Fury-Perry, Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, and honorary degree candidate, Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito, will join us at the podium.
Dr. Crimmen, on behalf of the trustees and faculty of Becker College, I have the honor of presenting Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito. Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito has dedicated her life to public service. She has distinguished herself as a tireless advocate for the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. As a testament to her work on behalf of communities across the state, Massachusetts has been named the most innovative state in the country, with strong biotechnology, education, healthcare, and tech sectors. Her dedication to the health and welfare of the citizens of Massachusetts is evidenced by her priorities to prevent sexual assault and domestic violence. She works to ensure that all students have access to STEM courses for the purpose of closing the skills gap and preparing them for professional success. For her contributions to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and her tireless advocacy and commitment to education, healthcare, and the strengthening of families and communities, on behalf of the trustees and faculty of Becker College, I request that the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, now be conferred upon Lieutenant Governor Karen E. Polito.
In recognition for your caring and tireless spirit and your contributions and vision to enhance the health, education, and well-being of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts citizens, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Dr. Julie Bailey, Dean of the School of Animal Studies and Natural Sciences, and honorary degree candidate Sam Nemet Vegar will join us at the podium.
Dr. Crimmon, on behalf of the trustees and faculty of Becker College, I have the honor of presenting Sam Nemet Vegar. Mr. Vegar is a shining example of social entrepreneurship in action. He co-founded the Millennium Campus Network when he was an undergraduate at Brandeis University. As executive director and co-founder of the Millennium Campus Network, Mr. Vegar is committed to helping young leaders find their own voice and their own power for creating social impact and addressing humanity's greatest challenges. He has said, and I quote, "Don't just think about why you care, but how do we actually have an impact? The why is incomplete unless we can answer the how," end quote. Mr. Vegar's achievements have been recognized throughout the world, from the White House to the United Nations. He serves as an inspiration for graduates of Becker College and beyond, so they can become agents of social change in our country and around the world. On behalf of the trustees and faculty of Becker College, I request that the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, now be conferred upon Sam Nemet Vegar.
In recognition of your dedication to the holistic development of young leaders and your commitment to, compassion for, and hard work on the behalf of others, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Dr. Laurie Hilson, Dean of the School of Nursing and Health Sciences, and honorary degree candidate Eric Schwartz will join us at the podium.
Dr. Crimmon, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and faculty of Becker College, I have the honor of presenting Eric Schwartz. Mr. Schwartz founded the College for Social Innovation to develop a talent pipeline for the social sector. His innovation approach in designing the Semester in the City program has created life-changing internship opportunities for college students, matching their passions to organizations focused on education, human rights, the environment, and more. Through the Semester in the City program, college students earn credit, gain critical skills so that they can be competitive in the job market, develop self-confidence, and be more fully prepared for professional success. Mr. Schwartz serves as an inspiration for graduates of Becker College through his innovative model that serves and inspires the next generation of problem solvers. On behalf of the trustees and faculty of Becker College, I request that the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, now be conferred upon Eric Schwartz.
In recognition of your dedication to ensuring college students receive an educational experience that deepens their knowledge, skills, and professional development, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon you the degree, honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. The final honorary degree candidate represents a new tradition at Becker College, recognition of a distinguished graduate of Becker College who is creating pathways for others while living our core values. Alan Rattacco, Dean of the School of Design and Technology, and honorary degree candidate Dr. Gregory Pogue will join us at the podium. Professor John Dietrich will assist with the hooding.
Dr. Crimmin, on behalf of the trustees and faculty of Becker College, I have the honor of presenting Dr. Gregory Pogue. Since Dr. Pogue graduated from Becker College, he has distinguished himself in the human resources profession, serving in leadership positions in higher education, corporations, and foundations. He is an adaptive and collaborative leader with a reputation of delivering transformational change that is based upon a philosophy of respecting the life and dignity of each person. We honor Dr. Pogue's belief that effective leaders make things happen through others, and that the best way to lead others to success is by exhibiting such attributes as respect, dignity, and trust. Dr. Pogue embraces and celebrates the rich diversity within each person and has dedicated his professional life to ensuring that everyone has equal opportunity. For his contributions to the professional development of others and his commitment to equal opportunity for all, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty of Becker College, I request that the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, now be conferred upon Dr. Gregory Pogue.
In recognition of your commitment to celebrating the rich diversity in the workforce and the development of equal opportunities for everyone so they can achieve their highest potential, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Okay, so the floor is open for suggestions as to what we might do next. Now we come to what you've worked so hard to achieve, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Amber Vail.
Okay. Students, we are gathered to mark the end of what can be titled the Becker College chapter of your life. It also marks the beginning of the next great chapter in which we believe you are ready to begin. It has been a joy and privilege for us, the faculty, administration, and staff of Becker College, to be a part of your life and learning. Our sincere congratulations and very best wishes. You have made us proud. Madam President, please come forward. Dr. Crimmin, I present to you with great pride the class of 2018. Graduating today is our second cohort of students for the degree of Master of Arts in Mental Health Counseling. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Mental Health Counseling please rise and remain at your seats until directed by the student marshals. Dr. Crimmin, at the recommendation of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Mental Health Counseling.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Masters of Arts in Mental Health Counseling with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please come forward as directed by the student marshals to receive your diplomas. And please welcome Dr. Debbie Pilato-Fontaine, Executive Director for Global Initiatives and the Eunice Social Business Center at Becker College, who will announce the graduates.
Crystal N. Caney. Caitlin Elizabeth Hall. Marissa Lynn Kirby.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts please rise and remain at your seats until directed by the student marshals? Dr. Crimmin, at the recommendation of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please come forward as directed by the student marshals to receive your diplomas.
Jared F. Goodrow. Bachelor of Arts, Design Communications. Chelsea Jennifer Zacella. Michelle Irene Brakovic. Stephanie Emanuela Castano Flores. Dominic W. Grimsby. Samantha M. Krupnik. Jake T. La Magdalene. Kari N. Mosley. Kevin O'Neill. Collie Richard. Matthew Vincent Stoll. Bachelor of Arts, Early Childhood and Youth Education, Rochelle Marie Bouchard. Evalias Barrios. Heather Lee Cloutier. Sarah Nicole Easterling. Kimberly D. Guerrero. Camelia Harassman. Michelle N. Herman. Kristen Rose Kearns. Michelle Lynn Knoble. Kristen Kojal. Jessica L. Lefrancois. Marie Margaret Levesque. Michaela Rose Logan. Jody Lynn Melberg. Kim M. Ramsey. Crystal L. Shaw. Rosa I. Soto. Casey L. Swihart. Caitlin Thurnberg. Bachelor of Arts, Global Citizenship, Raquel Tiffany Knight. Bachelor of Arts, Interactive Media Design, Video Game Production and Management, Nolan Thomas Charles Aldridge. Tyler E. Haddad. Robert Alfred Jajelski. Joseph Ryan Jancourt. Kevin Kenneth Larson. David H. Neer II. Nicholas Richard Weisenhorn. Michael Wearbin. Bachelor of Arts, Interactive Media Design, Game Design, Anthony Robert Buckley. Bradley Borden. Thomas Carr. Tiffany M. Doherty. Greg Victor Domhoff. Nathan Dale Enlow. Joseph I. Familia. Cameron F. Field. Kyle Edward Floria. Curtis Russell Jeter. Michael Charles Giosa. Andrew Gobel. Patrick Henry Getz. Russell Ivor Hartley Gordon. Noah Hathaway. Justice Shinju Ibawuchi. Joshua Lacey. Thomas Edward Lamphere. Zachary P. Larkin. Cole Forster. Wyatt A. Luke. Tyler J. Lynch. Jamie A. McLeese. Marco J. Morera. Brandon Nicholas Navin. Tyler Negri. Ryan Michael O'Mullen. Christopher Paik. Michael Paluzolo. Christopher Radford. Ian Daniel Redmond. Joshua A. Robitel. Kyle R. Rosa. Alendro Luis Ruata. Sebastian Sandor Hernandez. Jordan Allen Chindell. Spencer Spurbeck Shanchala. Robert J. Wensick. Evan William Gripaldi Yates. Bachelor of Arts, Interactive Media Design, Game Art. Sophia Helandra Alicia. Audra Bell. DeQuindra L. Cummings. Sanan Gavin. Daniel M. Mason. Christopher D. Stafford. Julianne Stone. Bachelor of Arts, Interactive Media Design, Game Development and Programming, Jared Braun. Luke X. Carpenter. Michael DeFranco. Adam Richard Delphia. Kevin Regal Dumas. Shane J. Hoy. Michael Joseph Infeld. Stephen Vincent Lawrence. Augustus Walton Lee III. Emmanuel Malia. Aria Rune. Robert Marriott. Christopher Nasios. CJ Petrozulli. Keith Prince. Emily K. Ryan. Ethan Sowell. Neil Spellman. Dexter Stein. Kong Mingvan Trong. Darius Watts. Bachelor of Arts, Liberal Arts, Catherine Elizabeth Hoops. Liberal Arts, Elementary Education, Jessica Hughes. Kara G. Knipe. April Arsenault. Nicole Assey. Anne-Marie Bailey. Rebecca Lee Beaupre. Tiffany Belnavis. Leslie Rose Bischoff. Darcy Cronin. Vanessa M. DeLeo Calla. Rachel A. Ellis. Jenilyn Giles. Rakia E. Hawthorne. Alexis Johnson. Ariel C. Magnan. Richardson H. Marseille. Carmen K. Martinez. Okay. Rafael Martinez. Janet Mercedes. Laura Elizabeth Milton. Christina Andrea Miranda. Princeton F. Moulton. Pamela Nicholson. Rachel Noon. Catherine T. O'Connell. Kayla Pedrosa Nascimento. Kayla Shari Rango. Anthony G. Shakes. Janicia E. Silva. Brittany Christine Stevens. James D. Welch. Roberta Wasserman. Jacqueline S. Cox.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise and remain at your seats until directed by the student marshals? Dr. Crimmin, at the recommendation of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please come forward as directed by the student marshals to receive your diplomas.
Thank you. Bachelor of Science, Biology, Jessica Crete. Angel Michael Flores. Rebecca E. Gagnon. Noel Granum. Joanna May Houghton. Brianna Crowan Berkey. Sarah Elizabeth McCandish. Brandon Lee Mulling. Jessica Nardone. Victoria Stanstrom. Meredith Lee Santello. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Corey Bebo. Blake M. Gordon. Michael J. Latendra, Jr. Cortez Ludden. Brandon T. Morgan. Nicholas R. Nasby. Corey Sherman. Nasir Sinkfeld Naz. Yuta Tokunaga. James Emmanuel Wallace. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Equine Management, Carrie DeShiro. Julia Ann Driscoll. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Management, Damaris J. Acevedo. Nikki L. Amel. Lisa Beckman. Jason P. Chase. Sarah Courier. Jordan Dancero. Deborah Fanfan. Emma Lee Holman. Ina Haxa. Joseph Michael Manning. Jill Markley. Pawana Ahmed Salih. Delmi Salinas. Seidel, Jr. Maureen Linda Dermosky. Business Administration, Marketing, Avya Shaganti. McGregor Charles Howie. Cody James LaValle. Chad Taylor. Business Administration, Sports Management, Thomas A. Brown. Connor Burns. John Dupney. Nicholas Harilchu. Brandon Hill. Scott Hockenberry. Robert Elian Papazian. Kevin Perez. Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, Matthew Thomas Genkos. Elsa E. Nonalaya. Tanya Smith. Criminal Justice, Forensics, Crime Scene Processing, Amber Angelos. Zaisha Ivana Diaz. Brianna Rose Heinley. Criminal Justice, Pre-Law, Criminal Justice, Forensics, Crime Scene Processing, Stephanie Hopkins. Jessica Lennon. McKenna Lee Robbins. Criminal Justice, Policing, Cruz DeRocher. Patrick Donahue. Ian Ford. Tracy Ann Marie Giancobi. Shane Joseph Padini. Criminal Justice, Pre-Law, Sarah Arsenault Stetson. Diara M. Mitchell. Jamie Joanne Naras. Ashley J. Thorpe. Hannah Elizabeth White. Criminal Justice, Domestic Terrorism Studies, Anna Nicole Farley. Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, Community Health and Wellness, Frances Rose Bennett. Exercise Science, Health and Fitness, Charlene Angela Landry. Samantha Lee. Jessica Ledger. Patrick P. Looney. Shannon Lundy. Robert W. Marion III. Exercise Science, Pre-PT, Health Science, Connor F. Jones. Waybov C. Desai. Kayla Fernandez. Travis Christopher Giard. Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Ryan Anderson. Derica Jean Bernard. Stephanie Bassetti Burnell. Chloe Victoria Cameron. Jocelyn Ann Cornish. Raquel Diamato. Jessica Lynn Dealon. Aisha Fani Najoya. Raya Gonzalez. Cheyenne Hassan. Fisayo Mary Igay. Diana M. Johnson. Rachel Lynn Catinas. Angel Kelly. Angel Kelly. Angela Marie Lozata. Nak Kim Lee. Courtney Irene Moen. Samantha Ellen Nowak. Ashley Rose Palucci. Ashton Schaefer. Shanice R. Shaw. Abrial Skagerland. Rachel Slobodensky. Michelle Erica Snelling. Haley Grace Streeter. Samantha Skutak. Roy Joseph Trevelyan III. Sarah Elizabeth Wilson. Bachelor of Science, Veterinary Science, Clinical and Laboratory Animal Medicine, Jennifer Ann Boxell. Carly Elizabeth Brooks. Sabrina Lee Carbonneau. Kristen Sophia Prifty. Sarah Raymond. Brooke Elaine Scott. Holly Ann Warden. Amanda Frances Yergin. Veterinary Science, Equestrian Studies, Mary Ray Chappell Holman. Morgan Elizabeth Houghton. Tara E. Patry. Casey Lynn Patron. Danielle E. Richards. Veterinary Science, Laboratory Animal Management, Arielle Denise Christie. Paige Hunter. Andrew Renee Magana. Jessica Ann Notemeyer. Yep, go ahead. Veterinary Science, Pre-Veterinary. Megan Elizabeth Bielka. Marissa B. Balaska. Bailey Marie Brait. Isabella Brogel. Jacka Campbell Jukea. Jakea Campbell Branch. Jennifer Rose Colangelo. Jennifer L. Delano. Marissa Ann Dominic. Samantha Marie Emond. Hugh Reese Evans. Stephanie M. Freese. Stephanie E. George. Brittany Judith Golette. Brianna Lynn Herforth. Samantha Marcia Hovas. Ashley Rose Johnson. Evelyn G. Joyce. Abby Leanne Kinsey. Christina Marie Lopez. Marley Marie Makes. Jennifer Robin McMahon. Jocelyn Kelly. Margaret Rita O'Brien. Katie Rose Parton. Emma Rose Pedraza. Christabel Roach. Renee Nicole Rogers. Lexi Alicia Scarpa. Alana Pearl Tonelli Raylove. Michael Khalid Valley. Haley Isabel Van Zylen. Magdalena Elizabeth Vielmont. Elizabeth Vo. Michael Martin Wallach. Chelsea Amanda Young.
Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science please rise and remain at your seats until directed by the student marshals? Dr. Crimmin, at the recommendation of the faculty, I present to you the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Science with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please come forward as directed by the student marshals to receive your diplomas.
Associate of Science, Nursing, Tamar Aparian. Brittany A. Augusto. Kaylin Bodette. Nicole Alice Bitzer. Heather Rosina Botting. Amy L. Brooks. Sonia M. Brutowski. Janelle D. Dillon. Caitlin Marie Graves. Naomi Lucchese. Kathleen Christina Moniak. Alida Raphael Felker. Kimberly Jenny Rowe. Sarah Elizabeth Rufo. Elizabeth Pike Silva. Rachel Marie White. Brianna S. Conthraj. Sarah LaValle. Associate of Science, Animal Care, Jamie C. Lopolito. Catherine Elizabeth Mangold. Tamara Matheny. Carolina Valerie Napoli. Marguerite Aurelia Shapiro Kotz. Ashley Marlene Valerio. Emma Macy Wood. Jacqueline Andrade, Associate of Science, Veterinary Technology. Veterinary Technology, Michaela J. Berg. Matthew Joseph Callahan. Ashley Lynn Carver. Kayla Dupree. Nicole Marie Durgan. Brianna Kinley Farber. Associate of Science, Vet Tech, Rebecca Harding. Alyssa Antoinette Jagelski. Brooke Elizabeth Makey. Amanda May Muir. Emily Ann Rathman. Shauna C. Steen. Elizabeth J. Ertzen. Brittany Van Natta. Jessica C. Wu.
Congratulations to the class of 2018. The Dean's Award is the highest academic honor bestowed upon a graduate at Becker College. It is based solely on academic achievement and is given to a graduate of the bachelor's degree program. It is also a surprise until now. The recipient of the 2018 Dean's Award, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Business, is McGregor Howie. Mr. Howie, please come forward.
I'd actually like the class to take a second and offer a big round of applause to the person who has the single most difficult job at commencement, Dr. Deborah Pilato-Fontaine, because it's critical we get your names right. And now to officially welcome you to the Becker College extended family, please welcome Lauren Barry, class of 2010 and president of Becker College's Alumni Association. Side's you were on this side last.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here and share this great achievement with all of you. As president of the Becker College Alumni Association, I'm honored to represent Becker alumni around the world and welcome you into the next chapter in your life. I must say, this was quite the year for Becker. I felt more energy, drive, and passion from Becker this year than I have in the past 3 years that I've held this position. Some part from the great energy of Nancy, but a lot of it has to do with all of you, the students. Our student alumni board members, Nick Nasby and Raquel Knight, were the great representation of the class of 2018. Their drive and enthusiasm were contagious, and I know they will go far. The Alumni Association was proud to support this year's senior gift, your beautification of the Hawk's Nest patio, and the new plantings, including flowering bulbs for every member of this class, will provide a lasting memory of your contributions to your alma mater. It's truly a first step in your journey as an alumnus of this great institution. Giving back is such an important part of supporting those who will follow in your footsteps. So here's to all of you. The Becker graduating class of 2018. You are now armed with the tools you need to succeed and take on any challenges life brings you. Today is your day. Now it's my pleasure to ask that each of you perform one final task. I need you to take your tassel and move it from the right to the left. It's now official. You are graduates of the class of 2018. Congratulations, you did it.
Thank you, Lauren. It's now time to bring this chapter of your life's journey to an end and to close, and she promises to get you out of here in the next 45 minutes. It's my pleasure to introduce the president of the college, Dr. Nancy Crimmin.
Graduates of Becker College, on behalf of the Becker family, I sincerely congratulate and commend you. From this day forward, I urge you to embark on your journey into the world with a deep appreciation for what you can contribute to your communities and to the world at large. In the time that you have been at Becker, the world has been rapidly changing. Entrepreneurs have launched companies that are doing business in unique and innovative ways. Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate. Uber, the largest taxi company, owns no vehicles. And Blue Apron serves up 500,000 meals per month, but owns no restaurants. As businesses close and new ones open, some of which change how we live, how we work, and how we shop in amazing ways. The world that lies ahead of you offers unbelievable opportunities to take your creative, innovative ideas and put them into action. But you will also face challenges that will require taking a different kind of action. So many issues plague the world, from deep poverty and food insecurity to environmental issues and worldwide inequity and economic growth. Close to your home, your generation has been truly tested under some of the most trying circumstances. Over the past 4 years, you've seen Puerto Rico absolutely devastated by Hurricane Maria. You've seen political unrest and division in this country, and you have seen young lives cut short in horrific school shootings. But what you have also seen is a new wave of activism. Women and men have joined together as part of the Women's March and the Me Too movement, seeking to raise awareness about the treatment of women and to advocate for change. You have seen young people join together and speak out against gun violence in the March for Our Lives. You can be the new force for change in the world. You can be the one to have your voice be heard. You can be the one who brings about change. You are our future. I ask that you do not approach life with your eyes shut, with the expectation that everything you ever wanted in the world, the perfect job, the accolades, the amazing salary, the material possessions and recognitions, that they will come to you. Life will not come to you. You are responsible for continuing your education in meaningful ways. As educated citizens, you're responsible for surveying the world around you and helping those who need it the most. During your time at Becker, you have learned the core values. Do not leave these values behind. Let them become part of all you do. They will not only make you a successful person, they will make you a good person. Always strive for excellence. Be accountable to yourself and to others, and exhibit accountability in all your actions. Form meaningful connections with others and embrace and celebrate the diversity of everyone. Be a socially responsible person, someone who's willing to provide help and assistance for the purpose of enriching the lives of others. Live with integrity. Hold yourself to the highest standards in all aspects of your life, both personally and professionally. Tap into the wellspring of creativity. Discover and rediscover yourself. Be a problem solver, be a doer, be creative, innovative thinker. The ultimate value of your education is the discovery that you can use your own mind. You can solve your own problems, and you can make decisions that are right for you, and you can take action. Hunter Rawlings, former president of the Association of American Universities, has said, and I quote, "Genuine education is not a commodity, it is the awakening of a human being," end quote. What you do with your education is your responsibility. I am confident that each of you will find your voice and will not idly stand back. You will be the one to take action. You will be the one to change the world for the better, and you will always be Hawks. Congratulations.
Before we close, I'd like you to indulge me for a moment. I think it was Yogi Berra who said, "It ain't over till it's over," right? So, Becker proud? This is a very proud moment for me for 4 reasons. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Connor Jones, who just finished my public speaking class. And he wasn't there on Thursday. I'm sure he was rehearsing, right? I'm proud of Greg Pogue, my friend and colleague, and once upon a time, a long time, he was my student. It's really quite fitting that near the end of my career, I'm able to say congratulations to somebody who was there at the start of my career. Congratulations, Greg. And fourth, Madam President Nancy Kremen. I just read yesterday that some 23,000 women have come forward to look at the possibility of running for public office. At last count, there are over 300 women who are running for state office or national office. Lieutenant Governor Polito. This seems to be another year of the woman. Oh, this seems to be another year of the woman. In the 52 years that I have taught here at Becker, I've served 10 presidents. I'm now serving the 11th president, and I'm very proud to say our first woman president. And for what it's worth, you're one hell of a president. So again, it's a very proud moment for me, and it's a proud moment for you. Thank you for indulging me. Congratulations. Go out and just tear up the world. Before concluding, I would like to ask everyone to remain in their seats until the stage party and the graduates have left the auditorium. Please wait until you're outside the building for the congratulations and picture taking. The 2018 commencement ceremonies for Becker College are closed. Would the audience please stand? I don't know. Yeah, where's the music?
Thank you.